Hey everyone, PB Ekataku here. Remember those wonderful defective / bootleg / factory reject Sonic the Hedgehog action figures that were found at Ross in late 2024? In particular, the Super Silver with the clear Chaos Emerald, or the three-legged modern Amy. Yeah, those. Well, they're back, and this time, they've made their way to the UK. Before jumping into that, if you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and sub to the channel. Patreon's in the description. Any support you give helps out tremendously, and I really appreciate it. With that address, let's get back on them Sonic figures. After browsing r/Jakks specific Sonic, I found out the same exact Sonic the Hedgehog action figures that plagued Ross in late 2024 made their way to Home Bargains in the UK, which I assume is basically a British counterpart to American discount stores like Ross and Marshalls. The sale of these action figures would continue in the USA for about 2 months until a Ross internal memo leaked prohibiting the sale of these and required them to be destroyed. Well, even with Eggman sending the memo to have Sonic destroyed, he still couldn't get the job done. Can't you do anything right? Home Bargains are selling these bootlegs / factory rejects / defectives / whatever you want to call them for £5 each, which appears to be £2 less than what other Jakks specific Sonic action figures sell for. Despite being of poor quality, once these were marked for recall and destruction, they became sought after. Though, I think people wanted Super Silver from the start due solely to the clear Chaos Emerald. And you know what? I don't blame them. Quick thing about the clear Chaos Emerald. When compared to a legit Chaos Emerald, this one's from Classic Amy. The edges on the clear one feel a little rougher compared to the one that's 100% legit. And due to how thirsty a lot of commenters were about three-legged modern Amy, it seemed like that one was being sought after as well. Speaking of three-legged Amy, specifically to those in the UK, have any of you come across a modern Amy action figure with this exact QC issue? If you're not aware, basically what happened is the torso was put on backwards. Normally Amy's tail comes from behind her, but with the torso put on incorrectly, the tail goes forward and effectively looks like a dick. It's also really funny how it's reignited the whole bootleg versus factory reject debate again. Like, bros, it doesn't even matter what they are anymore. Bootlegs, factory rejects, defective, it's splitting hairs. If you think one thing and someone else thinks another about these action figures, it's fine. Stop wasting time arguing about something that ain't that serious. Anyways, there's not much else to discuss on these. It's really just an FYI to anyone who lives outside of the USA who couldn't get their hands on these action figures. If you want this clear Chaos Emerald for cheap, Home Bargains is your chance. Also, don't wait too long. Since Ross recalled these, I would not be surprised if Home Bargains does the same. If you enjoyed the video and have some more time on your hands, come along with me on my toy bargain hunting runs or check out my other videos on these action figures. Hopefully, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you later.